This is A-Game, fast-acting, long-lasting, with no side effects.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I am your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So today I do have a video for you about almost 3 minutes long. This one's been kind of going around, and we're going to talk about why Black women don't have anything to offer. You have nothing to offer, and I want you guys to listen really closely to what this lady is saying, because this is going to help a lot of people, or it should, see where they fall in a lot of these situations. So without further ado, let me go ahead and share my screen, and I will be back with my perspective.
Nothing. Say that I have nothing to offer a man. Nothing. And I feel like it took, number one, it took me 32 years to realize it, because I just found that out today. So I was today years old when I realized it. And then it took me a lot of pride swallowing to be able to admit it. I feel like I don't have anything to offer to a man because a man asked me what I had to offer him. And it was the way he asked that made me realize that I don't. He simply stated, I realize that you're single, but tell me, what would I benefit from having you as my woman? Now, outside of the basics, like, oh, I look nice, I can cook, I work, I didn't have nothing else to offer. And the reason I realized that I didn't is because I got to thinking about myself, and all I've been doing for so many years is just working and taking care of kids. I don't know necessarily what I'm into, so there goes hobbies. I'm not necessarily sure my feminine level of energy, because majority of my relationships, I wore the pants. So how can you, as a woman, offer to be a woman to a man if you've never fully been a woman? I am a woman because I'm a female, but I'm talking about like actually be a woman, like to a man. I've never experienced that, so I don't know what that feels like. So I can't honestly say that I have anything to offer as far as a woman outside of just being a woman. So that means all I really do have to offer is some, because I'm a woman and we have one. That's really not enough. I can't honestly say I can offer you a nurturing environment, because I'm too frustrated about the children that I have and the lack of help that I have with them. So it's like I can't necessarily be so nurturing to you when I'm frustrated at the amount of nurturing that I'm already doing. So therefore, I know I can't offer you that. I can offer cooking for you, but then to me, it comes at a price, because if you're coming and you're sitting and you're eating my food and you're not providing any of it, I'm a feel away. So now I'm offering you bitterness. That's not anything a man wants. Why would you want a bitter female? Well, I'm bitter because of my own merits. So it's not your job to fix the bitterness. It's my job to fix. As much as I want a man to come to me ready, able to provide, work, and handle himself, I think that me as a female, I need to have my emotions in check, because if a man wants peace, I don't have any, because I'm frustrated. I'm bitter, I'm emotional, I'm upset. So I made this video because today I realized that I don't have anything to offer a man outside of good looks. And I learned that I don't want a man for just his looks. So how can I be so selfish and only offer a bare minimum and expect so much? That is some unfair shit. Now, I don't know about all these other females. Other females agree or even feel the way I feel. But I know me. I know the man that I'm looking for and wanting. I'm not even half of him. Okay.
Okay. So we heard what the lady had to say, and she was talking some real talk, and she was talking in a way that if more Black women came to them conclusions on their own, we would be so much further down the path of healing and the path of coming back together, then it wouldn't even be funny. But it's too many of y'all females and gynocrats and hyenas out here that would rather slit your wrist than come to the conclusion within yourself. See, this lady that man's question, whoever that man was, she must have wanted him, right? Because his question affected her. And instead of getting mad and trying to deflect and trying to say, well, you're not this and you're not that, he must have been a man that had his stuff together, that asked her, what is your benefit to me? What is the value that you're gonna bring to me? Why should I make you my woman? And let's be very clear. When men ask about you being their woman, they are really meaning what makes you my wife. See, men don't like the labels. We like the labels, right? And so he's asking, what makes you valuable? And this is why I talk about the valuable woman. Because, see, she realized she only had some sexual market value to give. But what about the other 4, right? What about her personal market value? She talked about not really having the personal market value. No structure, because being a basic adult is not structure. That's not a purpose, a program, or a mission. And I need the women to understand that you going to work, you paying your bills, you may be going out to with your friends a couple of times or spending some time around your mom or your family. That's just activities. But that's not your purpose. That's not a mission. That's not structure. That's not giving yourself leadership. That's just basic going on about your life. And she was saying, you know what? I don't know me. She was really saying, I don't know who I am, because I've been living this basic, get into the rat race life, go to work, come home, cook a little something, do something with your kids. That's just regular life stuff. But what is it about me that's unique, right? That separates me in a good way from other women? What are my hobbies? What are my, my true likes and dislikes? Not just in terms of a relationship where I don't like this dude, don't like that dude, but the reason why she had that dilemma is because you only discover these things when you go through what we call the hero's journey. Google it, the hero's journey. And a lot of times men go through the hero's journey, but women do not, especially modern women. We are not encouraged to go through the hero's journey. And the hero's journey is a concept in literature, but it does happen in real life as well, where you go through challenges, you go through things to find your purpose, to find your mission, to find who you are, what you're made of. You know what I'm saying? To find out what you made of and what do you offer the world? What do you offer yourself? What do you offer the people around you? What do you bring? This is why gynocrats don't like that question. What do you bring to the table? Because they don't even know what to bring to a table. This is why you get stupid answers like, I bring me. Well, sis, you're chaotic. Sis, you toxic. You are not what we want. You are not what a good man, and when I say good, I mean a man that has his life together. Not a man that served the gynocracy. I mean a man that's got his life together. He already has implemented for himself his own leadership, his own system, order, and structure, right? That man. You don't know what to bring to that man. He has gone through the hero's journey to get where he's at. So he know about the things that he can tolerate, the things he won't tolerate, and why. It's not arbitrary or emotional. He understands why I move the way I move, why I'm doing what I'm doing. He understands himself because he's gone through these various challenges in life to do what? Find his purpose, find his mission, find what he's supposed to be doing and how he's supposed to be doing it. And women are not encouraged. She talked about the masculinity. She's been wearing the pants in these relationships. And I'm glad she didn't say, well, these men are weak and that's why I was wearing the pants. No. She did no blaming of men. She took complete accountability for the things that she realized when she looked in hindsight. See, this is why I'm telling y'all, this lady actually did that. She looked in hindsight to gain an understanding of situations or events only after this happened or developed. This is in the past, in order to come to a truth, which is insight, to understand the understanding of a specific cause and effect within a particular context. What was she trying to find a truth about? Why she didn't have anything of value to offer a man. She was trying to come to the truth about why that was so. And she came up with a few things. Okay? So the coming to the truth allowed her to recognize the oversights, the falsehoods that she had been living in order to try to do what? Have a better future, have a better outcome. You gain a little bit of foresight so that she can try to correct these things. So maybe a couple of years down the line, she won't be so speechless at that question. That question won't stump her. What she'll have an answer for it, and it'll be the answer that the man that's asking her is looking for. She'll be able to tell that man, this is my value as a woman. And this is my value as your woman. Not just a woman in the world. This is my value to you. She talked about the frustration. I can't nurture you because I got children that I'm frustrated by in the nurturing department. So I'm bitter, I'm frustrated, I'm angry all the time, I'm upset all the time. I don't have peace within myself. So I can't offer you no peace. All that I can offer you is the chaos and the frustration that I have inside of me, and recognizing where that frustration come from. Instead of putting that on the man's back, she put it on her own. And understanding that, okay, I want a man to come to me ready. He got to have all that stuff intact. He better not miss a beat. So why come I need him to be 100% in his masculinity, but I'm not even half of that in my femininity? This is why the feminine movement is so necessary, and why I believe it to be picking up steam, because more and more women hopefully are waking up to this fact. Wait a minute. I'm not even measuring up to the standard and demand that I require somebody else. In other words, I'm not holding myself accountable to the standard that I'm holding everybody else accountable to. I'm not holding myself to the same level of accountability. If I want people to be accountable, if I want men to be accountable and responsible, no matter what he done been through in his life, if he come to me at a certain age and at a certain time in his life, I'm not listening to no excuse about why he 47 years old living on his mama's couch. I'm not hearing that. And as women, we don't be wanting to hear that. It don't matter what went on in his life. He's not going to be able to tell us, oh, well, I had a hard childhood and, this happened in my life and that happened in my life. And we're going to be looking like whatever, knock it off, because you already 47. You telling me about some stuff happened 30 years ago in your life. You better knock it off. Tell me why at 47 you have not overcome any of these things. Answer that. But the problem is when that question is reflected back on us, we don't have an answer. Well, sis, you're 45. You're 35 with 2 kids living at your mama house. Why you ain't together? Then we want to go into a whole drama spiel about the stuff that happened. And, I went through this and I went through that and blah, blah, blah. And we want somebody to take that. And then we want that man to fix it rather than do the work we need to do to fix it. We don't want to do the work. We want somebody else to do the work, and then we reap the benefit of it. This is why that video was so important because she wasn't crying and dying and saying how it was men's fault. She was like, listen, hey, I realized it for myself. And that's what more Black women need to do. And then maybe if you can recognize that within yourself, you have something to offer. And that question about what you bring to the table won't be so god awful to you. So sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I am your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.